So we're going to have this as a subtopic. What's going on, guys? I believe we're live now. Hello, hello. Testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. It says we're live. EJ is here. What's up, EJ News? Michael, hey, yo. So what is going... So is EJ. So what is going on? Go ahead, Casey. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on the show. You're right. So what is going on, guys? This is Less Than Serious episode 60. I know we just had an episode last week, but I was by myself last week, and Casey had COVID, so he was on the bench. He was on the bench with COVID, so I did a solo show. But it is after Christmas now. It's the night after Christmas. I figured Casey's feeling better. We just have a little bit of a end of the year hangout, and talk about our Christmases. We could show off our Christmas presents and stuff, which I got quite a few things. What's going on, MK3 Kratos? In the chat, he goes, totally, dude. Party like a rock. Party like a rock. Party like a rock star. And I got one topic here. I told you about this one. I mentioned it when you did your thing last Wednesday in your chat. And looks like my stream is having... Okay, my stream was struggling for a second. It seems like we're okay now. Yeah, it did for a second. I got the thing that I'm on the screen that said, warning, your stream is... it says the stream's current bitrate is blah, 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 lower than the recommended bitrate. That's a little strange. Yeah, I mean, it's working. I don't know why it's giving me a fucking error message, but it's working. Oh, we can't hear you, Casey. They're saying they can't hear you. Why can't they hear you? Your audio's coming through. Why can't they hear you? Your audio's coming through my OBS. Alright, how about now, guys? Can you hear Casey now? I just disabled and re-enabled the desktop audio. So maybe that fixed it. Old song from 2006 by a group called Shop Boys. Never heard of them, MK Kratos. Hopefully you guys can hear Casey now. Like I said, I disabled and re-enabled the audio track on OBS, so... Still can't hear... You still can't hear yourself? Yeah, your fucking audio's not coming through. What is up? That is not good. Because it's showing that you're coming through OBS. Fuck me. What am I gonna do? I don't know how to fix this because I've never had this issue. I mean, we could try it. I'm sorry for the echo I'm causing, guys, but I'm having to listen to the stream, which is also coming through my audio. I don't know what's causing the issue. I really don't. You're on, Casey. Yeah, I still can't hear you. I don't know what the fuck. That's never happened before. Well, I'm trying to think on the fly how to fix this, and because I've never had this problem before. Your audio is coming through perfectly fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I disabled it and re-enabled it again. Maybe it'll work this time.
Hopefully.
Let me know if you guys can hear him.
This would be fucked up if it was a prank.
No, this ain't no prank, bro, because I'm checking it on my end, too. I'm checking it, too, and I'm causing an echo on my own stream.
Well, I don't hear anything on,
Well, not now, because I turned my, I muted my stream again. Can you guys hear Casey now?
Oh, I hear him now.
All right, we got it. I don't know what the problem was, but we fixed it. Good, 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 good. Is he coming in? Is he coming in loud and clear, or are you guys like? Is he still sounding a little low, or what? What's up?
Well, I heard it was fine, so we're good to go now.
Now, why is my bit rate coming through so fucking small? It's supposed to be at 5,500. Let me fix that. Hopefully, this doesn't crash the stream.
You gotta get better internet, bruh.
No, my bit rate was just set too low. I just noticed that. Hopefully it doesn't crash the stream, like I said. So, message deleted. AJ Raider. Yeah, we can hear Casey now. Okay, awesome. So, as I was saying, we're just going to have a hangout tonight. We're going to talk about, our Christmas, festivities yesterday. This is episode 60 of Less Than Serious. I got a topic up here. The FTC fines Epic Games $520 million for breaking COPPA law. The COPPA law. COPPA! We're going to have ourselves an after Christmas hangout. We're going to show you guys some Christmas presents we got, or at least I will. I don't know if Casey got anything for Christmas, but we're going to find out.
I got a couple things, but
See,
I didn't go nowhere. I didn't get a negative on a test until last night. I mean, I could probably get negative before, but last time I had a positive was Thursday, and by the time that happened, I was off work for another 4 days because for Christmas. So
I don't know why this thing's telling me my connection's not excellent. I'm not having any problems with the stream. It's running fine, so I don't know what YouTube's fucking problem is tonight.
it's YouTube.
Yeah, what else is new? YouTube likes to fuck everything up, don't they?
It's not only YouTube though. A lot of times they'll be like, fucking Skype is horrible, or Discord, or even StreamYard has been a pain in the ass for me.
Right. So hold on a second, Casey. I'm going to grab my Christmas gifts. I got to take my headset off for a moment.
Alright, so let's talk some shit while he's gone. So
This motherfucker.
oh, he heard it. Damn it, he heard it. He can't trust me too much.
Alright, so I got to sit a little sideways for this so you guys can see what I'm going to show you guys, my Christmas stuff. On this table here, you can see this box and this bag. This has all my Christmas presents in it. And I also got one down here at my feet. Did I lose you, Casey?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you wanted to show off what you got for Christmas, Casey. I don't know if you wanted to show anything off or whatnot. Maybe you want to go first if you only have a few things, since I got like a crap ton.
Trying to remember. Oh, I know one thing Mom got me for Christmas is some hair clippers because the other ones were not working right anymore.
Yeah,
And,
see, EJ wants to know what you got for Christmas. She's asking.
and not only that, there was something else, but I think she just gave me the money early, so I got games with it during that time.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I don't really remember what games I picked them up, but my plans I was gonna do before I got COVID is I got paid. I was gonna go buy people's gifts, and when COVID happened, that got derailed.
Yeah, you got derailed by COVID.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move my camera over here real quick so I could screen it better, so you guys can get a better look at what I'm gonna show you. So Casey, you got a bunch of video games, but you don't remember what you got, huh?
Exactly. I mean, I can't remember when I got some. I'll be like, oh yeah, I got that recently. But I wanted to go. Usually, what we do for my mom, me, my brother, and my sister, we chip in to having the company come in and clean the house. Really, really good.
Right.
And I guess because I was sick, there was no point doing that, so I just bought her something over Amazon. So
that's true. That's cool. So I'm gonna just go through the stuff I got real quick. I'll start with what's sticking out of this bag. I got me a wall scroll, an anime wall scroll. So I'm gonna hang this up somewhere. Don't know where, because my walls are pretty covered. I got me a Pokemon Eevee Christmas hat. Well, it's a winter hat. This way I could, keep my ears warm when I'm outside. My brother actually got me that as a gag gift. Yeah, he thought I wouldn't wear it, but I'm like, yeah, joke's on you, dude. So I got a few video games here. We got Forza Horizon 5 for the Xbox at One X, or Xbox Series X and Xbox One. And we got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands here. It's the Borderlands spin-off game. Really fun game. I played it before. I didn't finish it, but I can finish it now.
That's not bad. Beanie, I guess you would say.
It's
just solid.
It's the Pokemon Eevee from.
From Pokemon.
Yeah. This thing I got here, it's a 3D projection thing here. It's actually like a nightlight type thing. It's called a desk lamp, but it's got a stand, and you plug the stand into USB, and it lights up. This is another Pokemon Eevee thing here. My mom got me this. I thought it was pretty cool. I actually have a football one. I don't know if you could see it sitting on top of my PS5 that's lit up right now. I bought that. I bought the football one myself. That's what it is. Only this one's obviously a different shape. Let's see what else we got here. Oh shit! We got a bag that's about to fall over. That's what we got. I got a Western Digital 5 terabyte hard drive for my computer.
There you go. That's good.
And I could also use it on the PS5, but obviously if I use it on the PC, I'd have to reformat it for PS5, so...
Yeah.
Mainly what I want to use this for is so that I can, back up all my YouTube uploads and stuff. Because, that shit takes up a lot of fucking space on your hard drive.
Do you keep your old footage?
Sometimes I do. Like, a lot of my videos I will. Like, for whatever reason, let's say it gets a copyright claim down the road, I still have the old, I still have the video. I could just go in and edit out whatever gets copyright claimed and then re-upload it if I need to.
Well, a lot of times what I do if I get... I'll talk about that. I need to talk to you about this, though. About the video game award bullshit. But, but I don't keep none of my stuff backed up if I get a copyright, I'll go through the studio, and usually 99% of the time it's music.
Yeah, sometimes though it won't let you do that. Like I've encountered that problem a few times this year.
Yeah, I seen that too. Sometimes what they'll do is, if I can't replace the song, then I'll just trim it out.
Yeah, but that's why like I'll keep my uploads and stuff this way. If it doesn't let me mute the song or replace it, I could just go into my video and mute it. Mute it that way instead of having to leave it up the way it is until YouTube decides to process the trimmed out version.
Yeah.
I just think it's easier.
Once you're done showing what you got, I gotta bring this thing up.
Oh yeah, all right. Couple more here. Bayonetta 3 for the Switch.
Guys, I have it too. I hadn't got a chance to sit down and play it yet.
I got Fire Emblem Three Hopes, the Dynasty Warriors-like game. Funny thing about this one, there's a story about this game. My dad ordered it for me, and then he ordered it online, and then he forgot he bought it, so he bought a second one at GameStop last week on Friday. So I happened to open both copies back to back. So the look of confusion on my face yesterday when I opened two copies of this back to back, and I'm like, I got two copies of the same game, and so he's gonna, as long as he didn't lose the receipt, he's gonna return it. He's gonna return the other one, and he's gonna get me God of War Ragnarok.
Did he just give you the game, or did he had them both wrapped?
He had them both wrapped. So once I opened them both, he took the one. I gave him the one back last night. He said he was going to return it today, and he said he was going to return it and get me God of War Ragnarok. So.
Oh, there you go.
We'll see.
That's a game I want to get too. Is God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. And you guys know I like my Miku, and this is straight out of Japan. I got this for Christmas. It's called an automaton. It's some kind of Japanese music instrument. This is more of a collectible, though. I'm going to hang this on the wall. I'm not opening this fucker. From what I've seen, this thing was $50.
Nice.
I got something. I got that, to look forward to hanging up on the wall. I got me a hoodie. Nice, comfortable hoodie, because I don't have that many, so it's cool to get these, once in a while. And FYE, I actually picked these out, so I actually knew I got these, because they were buy one get one half off at FYE. So they happen to have two different ones, so I got them both.
Oh, they still have FYEs?
Yeah, I have one in my mall. They're very expensive though.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not done yet. That's only about half of the stuff I got for Christmas, Casey. So my family loves Christmas, man. We go big or we don't go at all when it comes to Christmas. That's only half of my Christmas stuff. Now in this box, I got more stuff. Let's open the box. In here, we got a very similar to the 3D design one. My brother picked me up this one from GameStop. Super Mario nightlight type thing. It's like it's supposed to, like, you plug it in and it like projects the image of Mario on the wall or some shit. I don't know how it works. I haven't plugged it in yet. But yeah, I got this. It's pretty cool. All right. In this bag, we already opened this. Yeah, we got here a little Pokemon figure, Charmeleon Pokemon figure. Tell you what, man, for $10, these figures look pretty nice. And on the side of the box, you can see an example of one of the other ones. The other ones they sell is Pikachu, and they have they have a few other Pokemon. But yeah, for $10, this is pretty nice.
Yeah, this dude in chat named Sour Lime. What's up, man?
Oh, let me see. Let me take a look at chat real quick. What do we got in the chat? We got Sour Lime. What's going up? What's going on? EJ says, "Oh wow, oh shit, Frederico says, hey, everyone. Hi again, Rose and Casey. So thanks for stopping by the stream there, Sarah Lime. How about you, Charles Drubber, on the Twitch side of things? How does it feel to be an adult man and collects children's toys? Hey, I didn't ask for some of these things for Christmas, but hey, I honestly don't care. I collect a lot of shit, so.
It's collectible. I mean, I have...
If you see my back wall, I got Funko Pops over there. I got some over here on my dresser that you can't see in the picture. I got some on my desk above my head. I got some on top of my PC. So, some of the stuff I didn't ask for Christmas. My family loves Christmas, so I may be an adult, but we do pretty cool shit. You know, we go big for Christmas.
I got figures all up on my entertainment center. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Funko Pops and stuff are for anybody, man. I know plenty of people older than me who collect.
Frank?
Frank. Yeah, we have a guy named Frank from the YouTube channel The Harsh Truth. He's actually live right now, too. He's got a Funko Pop collection going on, and he's in his 40s. But my Funko collection is worth over $8,000, so...
Nice!
I'm not going to complain. I've been collecting Pops since 2016, so...
I'm going to have to find you and rob your collection. And then I'll sell it.
Dude, Charles Drubber, I don't know what your fucking problem is with these questions, but I'm going to respectfully ask you to stop. Otherwise, I'm going to ban your ass. I don't know what your problem is. Now you're insinuating that I'm a fucking pedophile. I don't appreciate that.
Get rid of him, then.
How is that an innocent question? You literally are insinuating I'm a pedophile.
Get rid of the guy. I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
I have a huge... Yeah, see, and AJ Raider has a Funko Pop collection. You asked me if I'm allowed within 400 meters of a school.
That's fucked up.
How does that not insinuate you calling me a pedophile?
Exactly. That's fucked up.
How? I'm not gonna let someone like that, get me down. Fuck you. Got a T-shirt here. You guys know I love my Mikus, so here's a T-shirt that I got from Hot Topic, one of the new ones. One that I don't have yet, so I'm happy with that. Next thing I'll know, I'll get picked on for being a fan of a virtual singer too. It's whatever. Don't let it bother me.
Yeah.
Pokemon T-shirt. The Eevees are my favorite. Eevee's my favorite Pokemon. Actually, Sylveon's my favorite Pokemon, and they're all on here. Eevee and all 8 of its evolutions from Pokemon. Doing my best to get everything in shot as I'm sitting here sideways, so you guys can actually see what I'm pulling out. And we got one more thing in this box here. This my brother picked this one out too. Actually, I didn't see this at FYE. It's a little back pillow with a little throw blanket. Another Eevee Pokemon item there. So you know what? I think this stuff's pretty cool. You know what they say? It's not about what you get. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Casey. I gotta grab one more thing. I gotta take my headset off again.
See, if someone's gonna call me that, honestly, I think I would be worse for me. I got the video game collection, and I also got figures, so...
I have me a bit of a game collection, too, going on.
So, I'm like, that was just a bullshit move. I don't know why people would do that shit.
Does your family think you're 4 years old? No, my family knows what I like, and... I've been with... Pokemon's been a part of my life since 1998. And there are people, if you've been around the internet long enough, you'll know that there are plenty of people out there that still play Pokemon and other fucking video games that, according to you, are made for children. But, there are plenty of people older than us that play these kinds of games. But this one probably would knock you for a loop there, Mr. Charles Drubber, because this is actually an adult Christmas gift. I got an authentic Miami Dolphins jersey. Let me pull the fucking sleeve out. Now, unfortunately, the fucking dickheads lost yesterday. Fucking Tua literally threw away the fucking game. This one is Jalen Waddle. Casey, you know who he is. He was on your fantasy team.
Oh,
I got this yesterday, so this is pretty cool. You know, the Dolphins are my football team. I like them, but again, unfortunately, they fucking lost. So that's all that stuff I got for Christmas, and then the final item that I got for Christmas, Casey, and this is the biggest one. I don't know if you've seen me pick the box up before, but yeah. Have a look at this.
well, you're gonna have to tell me because I'm
You'll
on a little bit of delay.
Yeah, you'll see it in a second. Oh, this box is fucking heavy. It's upside down, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
It's actually really big delay. It's like almost like 30 seconds or longer.
So I got me a Xbox One X for Christmas. So now
Nice.
the Xbox Series X. I keep calling it the One X.
Well, it's weird how they name them. I mean, like you said, you got the Xbox One X,
Right.
and then you got the Series X, then you got the Series S, you got the Xbox One S. So
I don't really like how the Xbox names their consoles, but yeah, I got the Series X for Christmas yesterday as well. Really looking forward to hooking this bitch up to probably tonight or maybe later tonight. Maybe I'll probably hook it up tomorrow actually, because I am going back to my dad's house for the day tomorrow because we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out, go bowling and stuff.
nice.
You know, we were gonna go do that on Christmas Day because, believe it or not, bowling alleys are actually open on Christmas. But
Really?
at least down here, I don't know, but maybe where you live, but down here, yeah, bowling alleys are open on Christmas Day.
See, I can understand, like, me and Mom, we needed cough medicine, and we only had nighttime. So it was like, we were thinking, well, all the stores going to be closed. Then it was like, hold on, gas station's going to still be open.
Right.
But, and I'm pretty sure down here, I mean, Oklahoma's a big meth capital of the world. So,
Did you just say a big meth capital of the world?
yeah. Because, you know, you could turn around and take daytime and turn it to meth, probably.
Yeah, there's pharmacies out here too that they actually card you for buying Claritin D allergy medicine because apparently there's a ingredient in that's
Yeah.
used to cook meth.
I mean, it's understandable why they do that. I mean,
All right, dude, you're fucking out of here, Charles Drubber. Isn't your dad's house upstairs? You're fucking gone. Gone.
you should have got rid of him a while ago. The guy was a dick.
I mean, I couldn't, but now I can, so.
There's no reason for someone to harass like that. I mean, if you don't like the channel, get the fuck out of here.
All right, how do I... Let's see. Pin miss.
EJ just posted saying, breaking news, the Denver Broncos fired their head coach.
Yeah, I knew about that, but I don't know. I just didn't really care to talk about that. I mean, did we? There we go. Banned, gone, and that's a shame, man. I don't like to block people. That's fucked. I don't like to ban people. I don't like to block people. I don't understand what people's fucking problem is.
They just want to be trolls. I mean, there's two types of trolls. There's fun little troll, like how Randy Viper would do to me and some other people. It's no harm. And then there's like malicious trolling, you know, trying to make you feel horrible. And that's what that was. So that needs to go away.
Right as I banned him too, he says if you ban me, then you touch kids. Fuck off.
Oh, see, that's really fucked up.
What's up? Casey, now I got to worry about this guy trying to fucking swat me. I'm curious.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, no, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just some dickhead. I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen. But, I mean, if he does, I mean, that's against the law.
Yeah, I also don't need a fucking gun shoved up my ass either. You know, when I go to open the fucking door.
Yeah. But I think actually the police departments are actually getting smart on it, so they're not really going to break down the doors. A lot of times they'll send a feeler out there now. Say, hey, is there something going on? You'd be like, I think I got swatted. You know?
Yeah, well, it's fucking... I don't know. It's fucking people are fucked up, man. You try to have a good time. It's the night after Christmas, and, you know, you got to deal with fucking assholes. I don't understand it.
Fuck them. That's the power of the block button.
Let's see. Federico says, very nice Xbox. He called it the Xbox One X, you see? Woohoo, Rose, welcome to the dark side of gaming. Kratos, I have all the consoles. So I was going to get an Xbox eventually, so.
You know, see, to me, what's weird, I mean, at least PS5, they have the same machine, just one doesn't have a disk drive and the other one does. While Xbox is like, hey, you can get the one with all the bells and whistles, or the one that's like previous gen is almost better than it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much difference between last gen, like the upgraded last gen model, and the current stuff. You know, that's why I wasn't in a rush to get an Xbox Series X, but I knew I'd get one eventually. And I figured I'd use Christmas time, you know, to get that, because I didn't totally care to buy it myself, like I did with the PS5. You know, I don't play too many Xbox games, you know, but the ones I do play, you know, I want the console to be able to play them.
Yeah.
But you wanted to bring something up, Casey, so go ahead. Now that I'm done showing off my probably about over almost $1,500 Christmas haul.
Nice. So, me and AJ tried to do the recording and reaction of the video game awards. So, I was using StreamYard, so I was like, I mean, I could share it. I thought when I could hear it, but no, I could hear it, but he couldn't hear any of the music. So, when I'm going into trying to edit it, I was having problems editing it. So I just like, screw it, I'm gonna just put it on as raw cut. And there was no audio from the Game Award. So I was like, hey, don't have to worry about copyright. Well, I got copyrighted and blocked. And, like, you know what? The fucking show sucked ass. And I think I'm done sitting and doing this for award shows like that. I don't mind if we do, like, we'll watch reveals from, like
E3 and stuff?
Yeah, E3. But I feel like we've been burned, like, 3 years in a row with this, with being disappointment.
Last year wasn't so bad, but the year before, and I'll agree, this year wasn't all that great either. I did watch it afterward. You know, I watched it the next day.
Yeah.
And the fact that, yet again, we had one fucking game that happened to be a Sony fucking Studios game that ran away with 6 awards, with the majority of them.
Oh, you're talking about God of War Ragnarok?
Yeah.
See, I felt like...
Remember Casey, 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, another Sony Studios game. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that was Naughty Dog. But either way, it's still a Sony game. You know, it's exclusive to PlayStation. Last of Us Part 2 ran away with 6 awards. Yeah. Now another PlayStation exclusive game, Sony in-house game, ran away with most of the awards. Again.
I mean,
God
I
of War.
think that
God of War is a great series, but fuck, man, I hate when one game wins everything.
I agree. And then a lot of them were the same nominees over and over and over and over. And then you'll get YouTube creators or wherever,
Yeah, I don't
and
care
it
for those. The esports awards, fuck them. YouTube Creator of the Year, fuck them.
because
Most
it's
of the time,
usually
I don't even know who they are, unless like
exactly.
one year was Boogie that got nominated, and I think he even won it.
Yeah, I think that was the only person I knew who was won it. I mean, I never heard Doctor Disrespect until he won it, but I mean, I feel a lot of times it's probably some agenda. It's like, let's make this guy popular by winning, content maker of the year, and then they bolster their channel up.
And
And
they go and put those awards on the main show, and those should be pre-show awards. Let's be real. They had a couple of pre-show
yeah,
awards that should have been on the main show.
I agree. I totally agree.
TSS says he thought this year's award show is better than 2 years ago. I'll agree. It was better than 2 years ago. Some of the reveals were better than 2 years ago, but I don't know. I just still didn't really like it this year. I mean, I'm still going to do it every year, whether you want to do it or not, Casey, because it brings in views. Unfortunately, it just didn't line up for me this year that I was able to do it. That was the night I was helping my dad move to his new house. So,
I should have kept it on to see what got me hit with a block, but I was done. I couldn't take it with it anymore because I was like, when I had it finally uploaded, I was having problems editing it because I had it all edited and ready to go, and I actually put different type of music behind it, but then it wouldn't finish downloading, so I was then I was gonna just say screw it and pull the raw cut on it, and I still got copyrighted. And like I said, I should have. I was wondering where did I get the block from, because it was definitely not audio, because it was just me and AJ talking the whole time, and it's not like we just sat there and watched it, and we were commentating over the whole thing.
yeah, but the background music, as long as YouTube's bots will be able to pick it up, you'll
There
get
was
fucking hit sometimes.
Well, there was no audio from them. There was no audio at all. So
It could have been a visual thing too, like one of the trailers. Because I know they did show a movie trailer like they did fucking last year with the Matrix 4 or whatever that movie was called. That's the one that got me hit last year. I know they showed a movie trailer in that awards show again. Yeah, they showed the Mario Bros movie. I think they showed another movie, I believe, too, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it sucks. They say you could stream it. Yeah, you're welcome to stream it, but yet you're gonna get fucking hit. So
Yeah. So I mean, they're trying. I mean, like you said, I mean, they're using copyright music. They're using copyright material. But like you said, they welcome it. But I mean, you get discouraged from this shit.
that's why with me using OBS, when I know something's coming, I can hit the dump button. So it blocks out. It won't catch all the the music. And now I know that they're going to show movie trailers, once in a while. So when that comes up, I just got to block out the whole fucking screen.
And to me, and I was just like I said, I was disappointed with the reveals. I think at one point I said 4, and then at the very end I was like, you know what, I'm disappointed. Then I dropped it down to 3.5.
Yeah, for me, the show was probably about a 6. Maybe, yeah, it's somewhere around 5, 6. Like Tekken 8 was probably my favorite reveal.
I can't even remember the one game, the games I wanted to play.
Well, they showed Zelda, they showed Tekken 8, they showed Street Fighter 6.
Zelda won the
most anticipated game. Yeah, that one won anticipated game.
How's that a fucking award, by the way? It's like, we're anticipating for this game to come out. That's going to get an award. You figure, like, that's stupid. What would happen if the game sucked?
Well, that's just what happens. But anticipation just means it's something you're really waiting for and you really want it.
Yeah.
So
So I'm like,
I
think that,
knew Zelda was gonna win that award. That was so fucking obvious.
oh yeah, I mean that was the only thing it was up for. But I mean, granted, I mean the game is not out yet, so you can't give it to anything else. But yeah, I was honestly disappointed. I mean, AJ showed up about an hour late, but um, yeah, I was commentating over it while doing that. But I was pissed. I was done. I
Uh,
was like, that's when I made a comment about it, and then it's moving on. I mean, I don't mind to do it with you, but I'm definitely not gonna do it again for my channel because it's not worth the headache.
yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do it because I know it brings in views. It's something I'd like to watch. Even if it does kind of suck year after year these days. But you don't know if it's gonna be a terrible show until after you watch it.
Exactly. I mean, to me it was a terrible show, and it wasn't worth the hassle. I mean, I was still I was talking to Rose off air, talking about the editing software I used as app, and the one I've been using started fucking failing, and that was partially of my frustration. But yeah, I'm just done doing for that for right now. Maybe do Nintendo Direct if Rose is not available. I mean, I love doing reactions with him because, I mean, we can bounce shit off from each other.
We haven't had a direct in a long fucking time. It's like we're overdue for one.
Well, I mean, when we're entering November and December, we're not getting one until.
No, but we usually get the one in June, but that didn't happen this year because there was no E3.
Yeah.
We usually will get a smaller one in like October because the holidays are coming.
Yeah.
We usually get one in like January, February, or something like that. We usually get at least 3. I think we got 1 this year.
I think so too. But I think.
And I'm not counting the mini directs for the Mario movie because they did 2 of those. I'm not counting those.
Well, you know what? I think they announced during that the time frame for the new Zelda game.
It's in the spring of next year. I'm gonna say it's gonna come out in May. That's my prediction. I think it's May.
That'd be good because shit, that's 5 months from now.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 months. But anyway,
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Anyway, let me catch up with the chat here right quick. Let's see. Kratos says, I always thought that Neil Druckmann had his employees blow the voting committee for those awards, and I'll die alone on that hill. AJ Raider says Alpha Omega Sin needs to win an award for being the ultimate badass metalhead gamer.
The problem is he hasn't done a lot in forever.
Dude, he's done like 2 YouTube videos like the past 3 years.
Yeah,
it's disappointing because I like him. Yeah,
exactly. I agree. I'm the same thing. I mean, I actually met him at Too Many Games one year. Yeah, the release date's gonna be May 12th, 2023.
Okay, so I didn't know the actual release date. So the fact that I guessed May, I was right. Tia says it's because most of the people who vote for the awards don't do their research. Fucking God of War won best soundtrack over fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Best soundtrack. Let me tell you something. Sonic Frontiers should have been nominated at the very fucking least. Sonic Frontiers' soundtrack was phenomenal. That soundtrack was really fucking good.
AJ Styles phenomenal.
It was good. Last of Us Part 2 was a shit story and a complete bait and switch from the trailer 30 minutes in the actual game. And they were like sucking off Naughty Dog again. No, Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us Part 1. You guys excited for Last of Us Part 3? Fuck you. I turned off the Game Awards after Elden Ring was announced as the Game of the Year winner because I didn't get any new information about Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Well, Elden Ring won Game of the Year, and that's another game that won 4 awards. And Game of the Year was the end of the stream anyway, so you really didn't miss anything after that. There was like maybe 5 minutes of show afterwards.
Yeah, they didn't show anything after that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 reveal was really good, TSS.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
We got Melvin Gates 20 on Twitch. Cool pop collection. How many do you think you could shove up your ass? Okay, well, I guess I have to go block another person on Twitch now. I wish my mod KP was around. She could do this for me.
Hold on, what was that one guy in Twitch that did you say something like Gary Carmichael?
No, his name was Charles Drubber. And this one is Melvin Gates 20. Let's see. Probably either going to be January, February. I'm guessing TSS talking about the direct.
Oh, we got another dude in here.
Oh, this guy. Okay, I know who this is. This is a person making multiple accounts.
I got rid of him.
Yeah, that one and the Rose Gaming fan something. I don't know that account. You can get that one too. I'm not even going to read those comments.
It's stupid.
The Gary person is on YouTube. The people that are being assholes are on Twitch. Any updates on the latest children's toys and trinkets? I don't know what you mean by that, but that's whatever.
I'm just looking at this guy. This guy only has 30 subs and.
Okay. Yeah, so that Gary person, the fucking trolls are out in full force tonight.
And that's bullshit. I mean, I don't know why they want to do this shit. Like
the day after Christmas, like what? Are you guys upset? You guys didn't get anything good for Christmas, so you want to bring me down because I had a good Christmas?
Fuck them.
CH1NW says, "What is going on here?" Exactly what you see. It's not a joke. It's a good question. You're banned. That's a good. You know what? There's a good question. You being banned. That's a good question. You too, Melvin Gates. Like I said, the name of the stream. This is a hangout. After Christmas hangout. We're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and in a few minutes, I'm going to talk about what's in the title, the FTC, fining Epic Games over Fortnite. But I want to finish catching up with the chat. Go ahead, Casey.
Fredo said there was a kid that crashed the acceptance speech.
I don't remember seeing that.
I think I seen something about that, like someone crashed it. So I'm like. Doesn't shock me. I mean, you remember when Bret Hart was getting his second Hall of Fame induction, where that guy came out from the crowd and tackled Bret Hart. So, I mean,
yeah, that I remember. I don't remember anybody crashing the Game Awards. I know one person. What you call it? One person I think brought a kid out on stage with him, but I don't think he crashed it.
I bet they didn't keep that on there that long. I'm sure they pulled WWE and they're like, oh, they're not gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be good footage right here.
Dude, I wish I could show you this. Hold on a second. Actually, I can show you this. Let me see something here. Shit. Where's the window capture fucking thing here? I gotta show you this. This is fucking really cool. I've never seen Twitch do this. Let me show you. I want you guys to look at my Twitch chat. Look at this. Look over off to the right side where it says likely ban evader. I've never seen that before.
Ban evader.
Yeah, you know, someone you've banned on Twitch who's now trying to use another account.
Oh.
I've never seen that pop up on Twitch before. That's it. That is fucking interesting.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's fucking interesting. I've never seen that before. But yeah.
You know, it's just bullshit because, you know, people knows how to abuse the system.
Unfortunately. That's 4 people I've had to ban tonight. Keep them coming, guys. First time chat. What's up, Patrick Crucius? Please. Oh, okay. Well, you're banned too. Goodbye. Bit weird that they copied my message. I'll leave you. I'm not going to ban you yet, Patrick. I'll see how you behave. I'm a little trigger happy right about now. I'm not going to ban you. I'm just saying I'll see how you behave. But right now I'm a little trigger happy. I've just banned 4 people in the past 10 minutes.
And they were being assholes. I mean, they were being uncalled for. I mean, they had rightfully deserved to be banned.
Let's see. MK Kratos says a kid mentioned Bill Gates and snuck onto the stage when Elden Ring won. They must not have showed that, or maybe they didn't show it up on the screen or whatever, but I didn't see it.
And Nani says, "Don't ban me." No, you're safe, Anani. Come on.
Yeah, we're not banning you, Anani. Hey, hope you had a Merry Christmas. Yeah, I had a great Christmas, Anani. Hope you did too. Hope all of you guys had a fun Christmas. The kid wasn't with anyone who was a part of the studio. Yeah, they either cut away from that or they showed it briefly, but maybe cut away. I didn't notice it.
I didn't notice it either. I bet, like I said, how WWE a lot of times when they'll have someone run into the ring, they'll show them first, slight second, and then they, go to the crowd because they're trying to get rid of that person.
Sega games. What are the Sega games? Says the Twitch user here. He says, I collect 32X and Mega Drive games.
Nice.
Oh, I think he's talking about your games, Casey. I was going to say, I don't know what Sega games he could see on my screen. I think he's talking about yours, Casey.
Well, I mean, actually, you can only really see the NES games.
What's up, Bam?
The Atari games behind me. But, yeah, I got 32X games and all types of Sega games. I got between the Master System all the way to Dreamcast. So I am a big fan of Sega. Not as big fan as Nintendo. I'm a huge Nintendo guy.
Yeah, Casey here. 2600, that's Atari. That's the first Atari console back in 1979, yep. Casey? 80?
77.
77. See, shit, long before my time.
And before me, I wasn't even born until 5 years later.
Kratos says the kid had the mic and nominated Bill Gates. He was arrested afterwards. Fucking stupid assholes.
People who do that ruin stuff for other people because, I mean...
Patrick, I gave you a chance and now you're gone too. Aren't you supposed to announce that you're on the registry? Gone.
Oh, fuck.
Gone.
That's fucked up. It's... probably the same guy who... that's just fucked up.
Now I am here, the Rose. Do you need help? EJ, yeah, let me mod. I don't remember how to mod people. Here, let me mod you, EJ. Make moderator. How do I do that again?
I mean, there's difference if we know each other. Be like, oh, yeah, make jokes like that. That's one thing. But you're a rando that no one's seen you before, and you do that, you deserve to be banned.
I gave him a chance. He blew it.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't even say that shit to Bullfrog.
Here we go, mod. All right, you're modded now, EJ. Dude, and we made dislike Bullfrog, but we're not gonna fucking pick on the guy like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just stupid.
First time chatter. Pretty
First
sure
time.
I've seen the bottom right guy on a wanted poster. He's talking about now. He's saying you're a wanted criminal, Casey. This is a new person.
Uh-oh. I gotta go. I gotta go. I've been spotted.
Casey, I'm thinking about calling the police on myself. I don't know. What should I do, dude?
Maybe. I don't know. Calling the police or not. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but I'll say no. That's God. You know, and I hate to say this. I think there's some people on Twitch that are probably more, they're more scum over there, apparently.
Let's see. Shoopy Rust. Am I not going to get thanked for my follow? I do not have Streamlabs or any of that set up, so I don't have pop-ups for when people follow me on Twitch or on YouTube and whatnot. So if you followed me, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think it was inappropriate touching of a minor. Okay.
Another one?
Yeah.
Just end the show on the fucking Twitch.
I might have to.
Fuck them.
The problem is I'm using Restream, so if I end the show on Twitch, I think I cut it off completely. Let's see. Can I shut the show off on Twitch? Actually, I can. Okay. There, I just turned off. Actually, you know, whatever. I turned off Twitch.
Because I feel like people apparently are scum. Apparently, more likely to be scum on Twitch. I mean, like, why people want to do that?
I turned it back on real quick because I don't want to be disrespectful to the new person that followed me. Shoopy Rust. I'm gonna end the show on Twitch. You can follow me on YouTube and whatnot. The links to that are all in the about section of my channel. But I am tired of this bullshit on Twitch. I appreciate your follow. Come hang out on YouTube. I'm ending the show now on Twitch. Have a good night on Twitch. Thanks to the trolls. You ruined it. All right. Well, that's done.
God, people, man.
Shoopy says, yeah, I didn't say he was scum. Another one. This person popped up again. Oh, no. Oh, OTS Kratos. Kratos, is that you on Twitch? Kratos? OTS Kratos?
He said he was going to go over there to get modded.
Okay, well, now that Shoopy person just called me a fat whale, so now he's banned too.
Oh, wow.
Okay, he's gone. Yep. Had enough of Twitch for one night. After I was nice enough to turn Twitch back on to let that person know to come to YouTube, and I was ending the show on Twitch.
Well, I'm over here on YouTube, so if I see bullshit like that...
I want to get to my topics, but what the fuck, man? If this shit's going to keep up, it's going to take up my time. Kratos, let's see. It's been long since edited out at this point. Bam says Casey just reports everyone.
I report them on Fortnite, yeah. Hey, if I feel like the person's cheating, yes, I will report the person. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly,
mod me on Twitch and YouTube, Rose. So, Kratos, that was you on Twitch? I just want to make sure I don't want to mod a troll. Put yourself under house arrest. The police come over to Casey's just so they can play his video games.
Hey, maybe I get out tickets and stuff like that.
I think the average age of a Twitch user is something like 19 years old. That's probably maybe a little older than that. Okay, so that is you. Just confirming. Ghost, what's up? Ghost 3600. Sad, pathetic trolls, says Steve Callan.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to mod you on Twitch while I still have Twitch pulled up, Kratos, just for next time.
We never really had this problem, at least when I'm with you, that... I mean, I don't know if you get this problem that often on
No,
Twitch.
this is the first time I've been trolled like this on Twitch. Because it's I don't know why I called it an after Christmas hangout. Like, I don't know, are people upset over their Christmas, or they're trying to bring someone else down? What the fuck's your problems? I don't understand it.
I think you're right. I think it's probably kids. They're off for the rest of this year, and they want to keep themselves occupied.
All right, I modded you on Twitch. I modded you to Kratos on the YouTube. Kratos says, Rose, OTS Kratos on Twitch. Hi, Ghost. Hello, Nani. Hope everybody had a good Christmas again. Yeah.
Everyone's mainly on YouTube side's been mainly cool except one person.
Yeah, one YouTube troll. Probably the same dickhead from Twitch, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Before we get into our topic for the night, or rather topics, is one of them's, we're going to go over fantasy football and whatnot. I'll mod you to AJ. I don't want to mod too many people because I usually don't need moderators, but I guess tonight's a special case. So that's all the people I'm going to mod for now. I got AJ, I got Casey, I got Kratos. I do have Drew as a mod, but he's not around too often. I'm here, so... before we get to our topics, I want to ask you guys what your Christmases were like. How did you guys celebrate your Christmas yesterday? Did you have a good Christmas? Did you get any good Christmas gifts? Did you spend time with family? What did you guys do yesterday? Get you guys in on the conversation. Did you get trolled yesterday for Christmas?
I was gonna say that too. I was like, did you get trolled? I was gonna say that before you said that. Oh, I mean, for me, it'd been nice to go see family, but it was also kind of nice I've been off work for 10 days. So, actually it'd be 11, I guess, now. So I've been getting a ton of sleep. I've been relaxing. I mean, I'm ready to go now since I've been resting.
What's nice is if one of these trolls decided to try to swap me tonight. My OBS chat on my OBS screen has timestamps of everything. So if somebody tried to swap me, I could prove I'm innocent.
Oh, I mean, they show up and you'd be proven innocent anyways. It'd be a stupid thing. I don't want to give anyone any ideas, so I'm not going to bring anything up.
Christmas was okay. Got a couple of presents. Let's see. Kratos says, saw Violent Night in theaters yesterday, then went to Waffle House for dinner. I wanted to see that movie. I just didn't get around to it. Christmas was good. Just got home earlier today. Was at my parents' place since Friday. I went to my dad's house yesterday. Didn't get home until about 12:30 this morning. I didn't get to do my Christmas stream because, Christmas was just really busy this year. I started my Christmas festivities on Christmas Eve because I wasn't going to be around yesterday to see everybody. So I went to my brother's house Saturday night. I was there for a couple hours. Came home, had some Christmas presents to finish wrapping. Fell asleep at about 2 in the morning and slept until 5:30 in the morning. And then I was up for about 21 hours before I fell back to sleep. Got $15 gift card for Xbox One and candy. One of the, one hat that was it. I get my sister-in-law and my other stepbrother on Wednesday coming up. They came yesterday, was not feeling well. It was basically a John Wick Santa Claus type of movie.
How much is Game Pass? Do you know?
$15 a month for Game Pass Ultimate. You get everything. You Xbox Live, Game Pass for PC and Xbox, and you get all the Xbox Live perks.
So I think
15 bucks a month.
I was telling EJ she might want to check out Game Pass. So, I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, that's probably the best service.
If she hasn't signed up for it yet, I think they're still running the promotion where you can get your first month for $1.
Oh, nice. I had Game Pass for a while, and then I just didn't really utilize it, so...
Every year around, like, Thanksgiving time until, like, the end of the year, they run a promotion where you can get 1 month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $1. Sometimes they'll do 3 months for $1, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that this year. They only did one month for $1.
I mean, that's Microsoft.
EA Access as well, says Kratos. See, I didn't even know that one. So there you go. Extra perks. I was at LAX picking up relatives on Christmas Eve. Surprisingly, the airport at midnight didn't have a lot of people there. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. A lot of people usually travel for Christmas. Like, I even went to my dad's house, and the Parkway, the Garden State Parkway in New Jersey, was not backed up at all. It was not crowded at all. Smooth sailing, as we say.
Well, you know what? I think I remember one year I was flying out, one of the states. I flew into, Georgia or something. I was flying from Oklahoma back to Pennsylvania, but one of the places I stopped, apparently the next day or the previous day had a underwear bomber.
Underwear bomber? What the fuck?
Yeah. They found a bomb in his underwear.
Oh, dude. Let's see. I use Game Pass just for PC. It's pretty nice. Well, Casey, I think we're good. I think we're good enough now to be able to get into our topics. What do you think?
That's fine.
You have any last thoughts on your Christmas and whatnot and everything before I throw this up there?
I got a few games, but I don't feel like getting up and picking them up. I just got a few NES games in their boxes, and one of them I made a mistake. I made a $50 mistake that I already had, and I already sold the loose game to it. So now I'm gonna have to find a loose game to make it complete so I can get my money back.
So one thing I will say is my dad did buy me one other game for Christmas. I got Need for Speed Unbound as well, which is the new Need for Speed game that just came out this month. He couldn't find it in store anywhere. He looked in a few different places. So he just decided to buy it from GameStop online on Christmas Eve of all days. So he's having that shipped to my house. So I'm just waiting for that one to come in.
Well, I got something real nice that Nani's gonna send to me as a nice little Christmas gift. I got choose between candies, or I picked out a bunch of cookies. So, something that me and Mom probably would like.
Steve Harvey tweeted, "Ruined Christmas with 4 words." I replied, "Santa is not real." I saw your tweet yesterday, Kratos. I saw that tweet. Oh, shit. Well, let's finally get into the news. The little bit of news we're going to cover tonight. Like I said, I didn't really look into topics to discuss, but I knew this popped up last week, so I mentioned this during your Wednesday night, what do you call your show? Wednesday Night Nitro?
Yeah.
I mentioned this in your chat. FTC fines Fortnite maker Epic Games $520 million over children's privacy and item shop charges.
I'm wondering what privacy they're evading, because, I mean, unless you're playing with someone with your party mic open, and I don't like to do that. rather have someone to play with me who's a friend. I don't like just some randos to play with because it makes it awkward. I'm like I if you're an adult, that's one thing, but if it's a kid, I'm like I don't want to play with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm that way too. Like if I see somebody tweeting, on my, commenting on tweets and stuff of mine on Twitter, I like to look at the people that are tweeting at me. And if it says minor or, the person puts their age and they're under 18, I'm like, I just ignore them like, sorry, but, I don't want anything to do with you.
Exactly. It's just, but I wonder how their privacy was evaded.
All right, well, we're going to get into it. The Federal Trade Commission announced Monday morning, this was, of course, last Monday, the 19th, it will charge Epic Games $520 million settlement over charges related to children's privacy. Epic Games, which makes popular all ages games like Fortnite and Fall Guys, allegedly violated the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, by deploying design tricks known as dark patterns to dupe millions of players into making unintentional purchases, the FTC said in a press release. The $520 million payment is divided into two settlements. The COPPA fine amount of $275 million, which is the largest ever penalty for violating an FTC rule. The FTC also fined Epic Games another $245 million to refund customers for what it calls dark pattern and billing practices. Epic says it will pay both of these fines, the latter of which will be the FTC's largest ever refund amount in a gaming case. Thoughts on that so far, Casey?
I don't really understand. Like the kid, got a hold of their parents' credit card making charges, and they're blaming Fortnite for this.
So, if you're not clear, I guess you're not too familiar with the COPPA law, but when you sign up for a new account on pretty much any website, you have to put in your age, because if you're under 13, you're supposed to have a parent's permission to sign up for the website, like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Anything, Twitter, because it is illegal to advertise to children. It is also illegal for a website to collect the user data of any child who may be using a service under the age of 13 years old. And in some cases, I believe in the UK, it's 16 years old. Websites use the data they collect from users to to send out personalized advertisements on their websites, like, how you get your YouTube ads based on what the things you look at online. That's why you'll see certain ads for video games or mobile games or, some stuff like that, whereas somebody else may see movie ads on the same video. That's how websites determine the kind of ads you see. They do that by collecting your user data. That's why it'll tell you on a website, when you go to a website, something about you have to accept cookies. That's how they track what you're looking at online. And they sell that data to advertising representatives and whatnot, and that's how you get your personalized ads on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or anything. And it's illegal to do that to children. That's why remember when YouTube got busted in 2019? They had to pay a settlement to the FTC as well for the same thing, and then the FTC put out a statement saying they were going to start fining YouTube creators $43,540 per video that was made aimed at children. That's why now when you go on YouTube, it'll ask you, is this video made for children? And if you have to select yes or no. And if you mislabel, if YouTube or the FTC determines you mislabel your video, they can go after you for it. And YouTube, after they got in trouble for doing the same thing Epic Games just got caught for, they went and threw everybody on every YouTube creator under the bus saying, we're just the platform, go after the creators. They pretty much washed their hands of everything.
Like, yeah, I always put everything not for children.
So do I, because I don't make my videos strictly for children. My videos are for anyone who wants to watch it. I don't know your age. I don't want to know your age. If you're not older than 13, don't tell me.
Or even, yeah, that time frame, definitely not. I mean, like, I know people actually make good money on YouTube Kids, but you have to be like, I assume you have to be squeaky clean, and it's not even worth it. And like, you got headaches and to deal with that, so fuck that shit. That's why everything goes, nope, not for kids.
And Ani says, glad you like the sugar rush, Casey. Kratos says, I need this report. It's very invasive. I read the report. It's very invasive. Steve Callan says, that's what I do too. So yeah, now that I've pretty much schooled you on the COPPA law, and now that you know Epic Games broke that law, what are you thinking? You know, I know Fortnite's your favorite video game, so.
It's not my favorite. It's just, if it's something like, I want to sit down and play, I'd be like, I mean, it's probably my favorite modern shooter game, yes. But maybe they'll have to put it in there now where, like, how old are you? And if you put you're underage, then obviously you don't promote anything and you don't sell them anything.
Now, here's the thing. When you sign up for an Epic Games account, they have to ask you your age, just like everybody does. Thing is, people lie.
Yeah.
But the fact that people lie doesn't mean there aren't ways around for people to find out the actual age of these users. Especially then you got people that, like adults that have accounts and people let their kids use their accounts. This actually happened to me. I was doing a Pokemon stream a couple of weeks ago, and there was somebody using their mother's YouTube account commenting on my stream in my live chat. So I know that shit exists, and it's like, how do you protect yourself from that?
And what's creepy, like, at least I usually don't have to deal with kids on, because a lot of times I'll play solo, or Mikhail comes by, or Melissa will come by, or...
Well, shit, we all know Michael is just like a 5-year-old trapped in an adult's body. Come on, man.
But sometimes someone gets on there, and, like, I don't feel comfortable about that. And then not only that, let's say the worst one is fucking Among Us. I've been into some chats in Among Us, and it's someone straight up trying to hook up with people. Like, hey, what's your age? And
that shit's happened.
sex.
That's happened in Minecraft. You know who Some Ordinary Gamers is, right? On YouTube, Mudahar?
No.
You never heard of him? Shit, I'm surprised. He actually exposed somebody for preying on kids in Minecraft servers.
It's just creepy.
It's disgusting. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm like I just want to play the fucking game. I'm not here to fucking, like, prowl for sex. I'm here to play the game because the game's fun. And at least the last couple times I hadn't seen that. So maybe it's been heavily enforced, taken out. But for a while, I didn't want to be there because of all the sexual tones in there.
So let's get back into this. A little bit more in this article. The statutes written decades ago don't specify how gaming ecosystems should operate. The laws have not changed, but there Applications has evolved and long-standing industry practices are no longer enough. Epic wrote in a statement, and I quote, "We accepted this agreement because we want Epic to be at the forefront of consumer protection and provide the best experience for our players." Epic said that it had updated its payment flows to offer a yes or no option to save payment info, which is something they should have had from the start, as well as instant purchase cancellations and self-service refunds. In addition to making it too easy for children to make online purchases, the FTC also took issue with Epic's live text and voice communication features, which were set to be turned on by default. So, in other words, automatically when you start the game. The FTC claims that children were exposed to harassment and abuse because of these features, especially since Epic had no way of making sure that children and adults would not be matched together in online play, according to the FTC's press release. Children have been exposed to bullying, threats, harassment, and psychologically traumatizing issues such as suicide while playing in-game. In Epic's response to the FTC fine, the company pointed to a new feature. It called earlier this month called the combined accounts. If a player registers with the birth date that places them below their country's age of digital consent, aka 13 in the United States, then features like chat and purchasing are disabled. When a child signs up, their parent will be notified via email and can then adjust their child's settings if they choose. Right now, this feature is available for Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Rocket League. Wait, when the fuck did Rocket League get fucking run by Epic Games? That was a Psyonix game.
I don't know.
In the last 2 years, Epic has raised more than $3 billion in venture capital, most recently at a $31.5 billion valuation, along with, I think that's supposed to be $3.15 billion. I think that's screwed up, but I'm going to stay what it says, $31.5 billion valuation, along with Lego, whose parent company invested $1 billion. Epic is working on building a kid-friendly metaverse. So there you have it, Casey. So yeah, there you go. Epic Games getting a major hit.
They got the fucking money. I don't care.
I mean, you still got to agree. It's kind of fucked up that they should have had these. They should have had these, settings and whatnot not turned on by default. And it's not just Fortnite.
No,
it's every game you sign up for, and like they said, if you sign up for an account that's under your country's legal age, again 13 in America, the settings won't be enabled automatically. But what happens when a child signs up and registers and says they're 18 or 20? That's not Epic's fault, but yet they'll get in trouble anyway.
What about games like that sells microtransactions like Madden? They do that, and I guarantee you there's no ways around that. I mean, like, to me, then you got phones that these kids does microtransactions at all the time.
Do you remember that night? Do you remember that night JB went apeshit because his son went on the PlayStation and bought the $100 version of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and he did a live stream that day, and he went fucking nuts. And he got fucking pissed because PlayStation was giving him a hard time about giving him his money back. I remember that stream. I was in the chat for that one.
No, I don't. But I mean, Fortnite Epic is not the only one doing this. I mean, they just the recent one that got caught. Like I said, you got you got Madden. You know they're selling that shit to kids.
And it's not just Madden. What about all these fucking freemium fucking phone games out there
Yeah.
that kids play that are littered with microtransactions? You think parents pay attention to what their kids are doing on a fucking tablet?
Oh, I'm sure, I mean, that should fall into under, that's the parents' fault.
Raise your fucking kids. I mean, Epic should be fined something for not having these things in place from the start. They should have did things smarter. But I think 520 million is going too far.
Oh, I agree. I mean, that could bankrupt most video game companies,
Right. That's over $500 million, dude. That's a big fucking loss.
Oh yeah, I mean, people will probably lose jobs with that.
So they didn't have a good refund system. They had one-click fucking purchases, so they didn't have a good purchasing system to make sure that you definitely want to buy what you're clicking on. Again, that's stuff that they should have all had in place from the start. So like I said, I think they deserve something. But I think the FTC just went overboard.
It's not really one click. Because let's say if I'm on PS4 or the Switch, you have to buy V-Bucks. So you hit how many V-Bucks, and you got to go to your account and buy them. It's not like one click. It takes a little bit of time to get your V-Bucks. And then, yeah, it's one click to get your skin, but the thing is, you already got the V-Bucks that you paid for. So, I mean, the parents should have their information locked down on the console.
So Ghost says, I don't talk to randoms in-game, too many trolls and kids. Or don't I know of the fucking trolls tonight? It could take away from the team aspect of some games, but it is what it is. Anani says, however, on OnlyFans, there are kids 15 years old and even younger that go after adults, men, to solicit money. That is reprehensible too. You're right.
Yeah, but that's also the kids are doing that. I mean, it's the parents need to keep an eye on their fucking credit cards. They're like, hey, little Billy, what do you want? Can I use your credit card on my phone? No.
No.
If I would tell them, all right, little Billy, if I see a credit charge from this, you're gonna get an ass beaten, and then I'm gonna go get my refund.
And like I said, it's all these companies out there, and it's not entirely their fault. If the kid lies about their age, that's not the fucking website owner's fault or the game company's fault or whoever.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they're going to pay a price for it, for parents not being fucking parents.
I was a kid with a computer. I was a teenager, and I hit 18. Like, yes, I am 18, so I could look at porn. So,
yeah, I was doing that too. I was 10 years old looking at fucking porn. Are you 18? Yes. Click.
Yeah.
Titties right in your face.
It's not like, hey, okay, then you put all this information in. Hey, put your credit card in. It's like, no, that's one click, you're in.
Yeah, yep. Exactly. And it's still that way today. Now, of course, porn sites are a hell of a lot better today than they were when I was 10 years old, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I mean, some of them don't even have that. Or if they do, they ask once. And that's it.
Yeah, and then once your computer remembers that you've been to that website, you can just go to it any time, and it won't ask you again.
Yeah. So,
it's a fucked up situation, but I think now that this happened to Epic Games, I think other game companies that have microtransactions in their games, specifically like EA and whatnot.
EA's a big one.
Yeah, I think they're going to be more on their toes and maybe they'll start to change their own shit, on their own before they get caught next.
Oh,
you got EA, you got 2K, 2K Games is another big one.
What, Blizzard probably?
Yeah, Activision Blizzard for sure, yep.
And I would probably say Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo does a lot of microtransactions. It
They have
seems
some games with micros in them, but very little.
very little, and there's like it's like for them, it's more like DLC. Like
Yeah.
you get tracks for
But
Mario
but but
Kart.
the free games that they've made over the years that you can find on your phone, like Pokemon Go has
Yeah.
microtransactions in it. Pokemon Unite has micros in it.
Oh, the Mario game got it
Yeah,
too.
Super Mario Run. Yep, that's got it in it. Yeah, so it's few and far between with Nintendo, but honestly, it's like with those games though, I don't think people really play those games. Like Pokemon Go is probably the only one people still play today.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
most kids play that with their parents, so their parents actually know what's going on.
it's just you just gotta be smarter and be like you gotta be on touch. I mean, yeah, the kids now they can like, oh, all right, Billy, what are you doing with your phone? I'm like, oh, let me look at it. Oh, they hit home and it's like nothing. Or let me look at your laptop. Oh, and then they close the window key.
Right.
I mean, to me, it's you gotta be just on top of it. And I probably, if I had a kid, I'd I would really watch what they're doing on the internet. I'll have it locked, and I'll be like, all right, what are you gonna do on the internet? It's like, and if anything, like I hate to say it, I'll probably want to watch what they're doing if they're doing their homework or something, or maybe like watch YouTube. I was like, okay, see what's going on, but and I think going to YouTube is probably a little tricky too because who honestly goes to YouTube Kids?
I
I
mean,
mean,
I've clicked on it accidentally a few times, but mainly like on my TV because on my Xfinity box you have YouTube and YouTube Kids right next to each other. So
yeah,
if I scroll over on the app section one too many times and I don't realize that it highlighted YouTube Kids instead of YouTube, but like once it pops up YouTube Kids, I close that shit out immediately. I'm like, nope, don't want that version.
yeah, it's not even a good version either.
And
So
that's why Nintendo with the Switch they made it a point to show parents, hey, this is how you use the parental settings on your Switch. And
yes,
I thought it was pretty funny the little animations they use Bowser and Bowser Jr. to do those too.
yeah. So like, I think Nintendo's more like. I mean, right now Microsoft and Sony, they don't care. They just want the money. While I mean, look what happened to Sony back in 2011. They had to learn their lesson when they got hacked with the PSN. So like, and then they finally learned their lesson with that to beef up their security. So it's just this is just one big thing. Epic Games is not going to be the only one going down for this.
I think that's a completely different situation, Anani, because that doesn't involve the internet. Um, she says, so the FTC will go after Epic, but the same under 18-year-old kids come to California without their parents' knowledge and take puberty blockers in a shop to change genders. That's a completely different situation, and I
Were
think
these
I think parents overall just need to better fucking watch their kids.
were these
Stop leaving a TV in charge of your kid, or a tablet, or a video game, or anything. I mean, teenagers are one thing. Yeah, you give them a little more leeway, but you should still know what they're doing.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean,
Little kids, little kids definitely need a lot more supervision. The older you get, the more leeway you give them, but you still want to know it. You
I
still want to know what they're doing. Like, for instance, my dad did not let me cut my own food with a fork and knife until I was 10 years old.
well, I mean, I was gonna say, shoot, I wouldn't even give them full access to the internet. Like, I mean, like I said, when I was a kid, when I was younger and teenager, I mean, I looked at porn.
Yeah, I mean, I did that shit when my parents were at home because let's be real. At 11 years old, getting off the school bus, I was by myself for a couple hours when my parents were still at work. So what the fuck? Who's gonna watch me?
Yeah. So, but now
Obviously, I
that,
never did that shit when my parents were home. I did it when they weren't home.
well, I did it like in the other room, and I keep on like looking over my shoulders, like I had fail safes. It's like, oh, someone's coming back. Oh, switch it.
Casey, you ever get busted watching Skinamax while your parents are home?
Oh, I don't think I got busted, but I had HBO, and there was some nights during the weekend I'd be the only one down in the living room, and I'll put HBO on for real sex.
Oh yeah, I remember that show. I watched that too when I was like 10 years old.
And like when I would see a light flashes on in the hallways, like, oh, switch it.
I'll be honest with you, I would fall asleep. I would fall asleep with the Skinamax on during the porn scenes, and that's how I would get busted because I'd be sleeping. Obviously, I wouldn't know my parents are coming. My dad had never busted me, thank God, but my mom did quite a couple of times. She was the much easier one to deal with because she likes to be the cool person, doesn't like to punish people, doesn't like to punish her kids too much, but still keeps an eye on what you're doing. My dad, he would have fucking locked me in the closet for the
I
night.
don't know what my dad would do. I don't know what either they would do. They probably definitely wouldn't let me be watching TV at night for a long, long time. I mean, shoot, I actually think one point it was either South Park the movie or Beavis and Butthead movie. I had it and they got rid of it.
I wasn't allowed to watch South Park growing up. But guess what? I watched it anyway.
So like, and I know, and I told a ton of stories that I got away around my parents. So I mean,
You ever watch the Spice Channel on Scramble? You get just enough of the picture
no,
through the scrambly bits so you can make out the woman's tits bouncing up and down.
no. I mean, I wasn't that desperate. I'll either have magazines that they were my dad's, and or that was good for me for a while. Was his magazines.
Anani, I apologize. We're kind of perverted tonight. We're going a little off the rails, but
Well, it is less than serious.
I'll be honest with you, Casey. Still images don't do it for me. They just don't.
Well, it didn't. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me now, but when I was younger,
No,
I mean,
even then, it didn't do anything for me.
but I guarantee you, there's a lot of stuff I had to sneak around my parents. So, and I'm not saying they were bad parents for that, but I'm like, kids are gonna do what they're gonna want to do eventually.
Especially when you tell them not to do it. That just gives them more of the want to do it.
That's almost like, you know how it's. I would almost say they're like prisoners. You know how prisoners have all they have is time to figure the way what they want. They'll get stuff smuggled into prison, and they get what they want eventually.
And usually they get busted, but not all the time.
Yeah, so it's like it's kind of almost like being a prisoner when you're a kid. Like you can find ways eventually. So
I can only imagine what Anani's saying in the fucking chat right now. Let's see. She goes, but it involves kids and parents' knowledge of their kids' activities. I agree with Casey as well. Gaming and wrestling. Let's see. I think parents need to monitor their kids' internet usage, especially little kids.
I don't see any of this coming up. It's like I might have to refresh my YouTube because
Yeah, the chat froze on me once too, actually, not too long ago.
but like I said, I think kids get around it eventually. They'll find a way around it. But
So, okay, TSS says, so would you say your game room is like a prison? Games you will never have time to play worth even thought it right there.
hey, you
Whatever.
know what? I'm doing gameplay, so I'm slowly playing games. So I mean, like I just released a game that I said it straight up. Don't know what the gameplay is gonna be. I'm a newbie on this one, so let's give it a try. And it was god awful.
Casey wants me to review his. If you guys saw the video I did last year or earlier this year when he reviewed Clax, because I asked him to do it, and I watched his review. I'm like,
It was
Casey.
horrible.
I mean, I wouldn't say, no, it wasn't a horrible review. You just didn't like talk as much about the game itself as much as you were like commentating over playing the game like a Let's Play would.
Yeah,
But you called it a review. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with him and I'm gonna review his review of this game. And now he wants me to do. He just did a Jetsons gameplay video. He wants me to review that. But I told him I don't know if I'd be able to do it because I'm not familiar with the game itself. So
well, because I think I'm doing better editing now. Like, I mean, yes, I want to do it the professional way, like you guys, but I think I'm getting close to
my editing's far from fucking professional. My shit is so basic. It's good enough to it's good enough for it to be considered passable.
But I want something like where Drew, like, the right way. I mean, do you think I want to record it and then like the way I do, and then do it like that? It's easier for me to record that and edit it the way I do, but it's actually faster for that through gameplay. Let's say if I do video game hunting, that takes actually quite a bit of time to put it through editing.
Well, yeah, because you're recording all the footage and you're gonna scrub through it, pick out parts you probably don't want in the video, or can't have in the video. Especially if there's background music, you got to get rid of that and everything. But like a gameplay video, I just go, and like the only time I'll cut something out is if like I have to pause the game for any reason or whatnot. Then I'll cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
But lately, I've just been streaming a lot of all my gameplay, and then there's nothing to edit. I get more views on a live stream than I am on an uploaded video. So to me, I'm just like having a better time streaming. So,
Well, I just think I've been upgrading the quality. I mean, is it perfect? No, but I had one person, and I'm sure you would agree, though. Like, I have a tendency to make my intros a little long.
yeah, your intros, yeah, anything like over 40 seconds, I think is too long. Even last time, the last intro I had was only like 8 seconds, something like that.
Well, a lot of times I like to put little clips here and there about the game, the system, and whatever. And it's like, I want to put that in there, I want to put that in there, throw music over it.
I mean, most people, for their YouTube videos, just have like a generic intro for all their videos. It's short and sweet, tells you, the person you're watching, and you get right into the content. So, I mean, everybody does it differently, if that's the way you want to do it. I'm certainly not going to fault you for it, but...
TSS says, some of my intros are longer than some of his videos.
TSS says, have the Rose review Pong, probably the shortest review ever. What's there to review? You hit the little square back and forth and back and forth. Or you have what's the one you're able to turn it and curve the ball, and AVGN called it asshole pong? Or the one that it glitched out and like the whole fucking side of the screen was the pong paddle with the little fucking space to get the ball through. Yeah, I think that's the one he called asshole pong.
Well, it's like one where you have one had a huge paddle.
Yeah, the one was little. The one was teeny tiny.
Yeah, that was the asshole.
Yeah, he goes, "What is this, asshole pong?"
But what's weird, I played the new Atari collection on PS4, and talk about Pong. I figure, hey, it's gonna be where you can play against the computer, right? Nope. You can play yourself on the PS4 controller using one thumbstick. Like your left thumbstick is one paddle, your right thumbstick is your other paddle. So you can play Pong by yourself.
That's sad.
And at least put the computer on the other side so you can try to beat the computer. Like, why are you gonna play Pong by yourself?
Right.
So, but I'm pretty much getting tired.
All right, Casey, well, we're going to wrap the show up. I just want to go over the derailed football thing real quick with the derailed playoffs. I know you're not in it anymore, but let's see how people were doing. We got 3 games to talk about here.
I got knocked out in the first round from Tex.
So let me put the thing back up on the screen here. All right, so I gotta space this out just a wee bit. Whoops, not like that.
But I did have one guy was being a dick. He was like, your intro ended at this time. He time marked everything. It ended at this, and like he said, the gameplay didn't start until 7 minutes in because I like to do an intro, like talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, that's a asshole right there. That's a nitpicky fucking asshole.
And then, of course, he put on top of that, you're recording on a camera with pointing as tube TV. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do my best.
At least when I say it, I just bust your balls about it, because that's what I said. Like, what are we, fucking stuck in 2008 here, Casey?
Well, I think I kind of almost figured out the best way. I mean, I'm cropping a lot of stuff out. But
so let's get into this now, real quick, so you can go Betty Bice. So Betty White's pelvis, Drew versus TSS. TSS was winning, but unfortunately, it looks like he's going to be knocked out of the playoffs. Drew with a come from behind win. Drew winning 108 to 104.8. Let's see. Drew's running back James Conner. I said Coomer. Jesus, 21.5 points. The other running back Austin Eckler 21.9 points. Those are his biggest players right there. Keenan Allen got him 15.9. TSS had a few big guys too. His running back Aaron Jones shit the bed. CeeDee Lamb got himself 29 points. That's pretty fucking good. 14 points for a kicker. And 17 points for the Jaguar defense. Pretty good right there. Unfortunately, TSS, his playoff dreams have been dashed. Speaking of another person who won this one in the losers bracket, I will be facing Foulmouth Ken for the losers bracket championship as he defeats Horny Broncos 95.7 to 93.6. You have Dak Prescott 34.1 points. That's pretty much what won it for him because none of his other players really did anything.
Yeah, that was third of his points.
11 points for his kicker, Jake Elliott. Philadelphia defense got him 20 points. Horny Broncos, let's see. Kirk Cousins, 29.2 points. 22.6 points. 22.8 points for T. Higgins. 14 points for Graham Gano, the kicker. And the Broncos defense did so horribly that they fired their head coach. And before we get to the game of the week, I decided to put up my best efforts just to see what would have happened, and my team got me 114 points. Cam Akers, 33.7 points for Cam Akers. Pretty much, my best thing here. DJ Moore, 17.6. Tua, who I didn't use, but he shit the bed by literally throwing the game away yesterday. Brady got 15.1 points. My defense, 11 points. Game of the week, Tex versus Frank from the Harsh Truth. Tex dethroning the derailed football fantasy football champion. Tex winning 121.7 to 112.8. The winner, Tex, Josh Allen, 26.1 points.
Well, you didn't even say Frank's team name.
Oh, yeah. Thou shalt not covet a YouTuber's woman, Casey. Going up against the Lone Star Slashers. Josh Allen, 26.1 points. Saquon Barkley, 23.3 points. Devontae Smith, 27.3 points. And the Tampa Bay defense got him 11 points. Whereas Frank, his quarterback, Joe Burrow, 31.5 points. Derrick Henry, 18.6 points. George Kittle's 27 points. 19 points for Matt Gay, the kicker. Yeah, he was kicking a lot yesterday. Denver knows all about that. He kicked their asses, quite literally. So next week, the schedule is not up yet, but next week, if we click on it, actually it does have the games up already. I will be going up against Foulmouth Ken. It is saying that I'm going to win, of course. And Frank is eliminated. It'll be Drew versus Tex in the Super Bowl of the Derailed Fantasy Football League. Should be fun. It currently says that Drew is going to lose by about 1.5 points. Almost 2 points. Should be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. Thoughts, Casey? Did I lose you?
No. I just still hadn't watched one game yet. I just have no desire to watch any football.
I hope you're at least going to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, like I said, if Drew doesn't do a reunion show that night and we just all hang out and watch the game like we did the past couple of years, I'm going to do it. So
I'm down with that. I'll probably even hook up. My mom has this little antenna that I could hook up and I could put it in here. Unless it's for HDMI, then that's different. But I think I could probably wire it in here so I can watch it in here.
So, Casey, I didn't advertise this, but I got a little article here, something that happened in Washington State yesterday on Christmas. I just wanted to go over this real quick. It'll take a couple of minutes. Power substations vandalized in Washington State weeks after North Carolina electricity attack knocks out power to over 14,000 Washington State residents on Christmas morning. The Christmas Day vandalism near Tacoma marked more such incidents in the state, where 2 November attacks on Puget Sound energy substations were investigated by the FBI. Vandalisms and deliberate damage also reported last month at substations in southern Washington and Oregon. No suspects in custody in the latest case affecting Puyallup and Graham, Washington, and it is unknown if there are any motives or if this was a coordinated attack on the power systems. The Pierce County Sheriff's Department said Sunday in a statement, the FBI Seattle Division was aware of the vandalism reports, but would not confirm or deny its role in any investigation, adding, "We do take threats against our infrastructure seriously and urge anyone with information to contact law enforcement told CNN. The borough, in November 22nd bulletin, warned of reports of threats to electricity infrastructure by people imposing racially or ethnically motivated extremism ideology to create civil disorder and inspire further violence, according to the alert sent to private industry. So there you have it. How would you feel, Casey? It's cold as fucking balls out for Christmas, and some scumbags go around taking down the power grid and ruining your Christmas day. Now you're spending Christmas, you're fucking cold for one, and now you have no power, so chances are you can't cook, you can't clean, you can't watch no football, you got no power for who knows how long.
How come you can't clean without power?
Can't.
I'd like to know how you're not able to clean.
Can't use a vacuum cleaner, can't use the washing machine, can't use a dishwasher. I mean, hell, if you're like me, if you have no power, you have no running water. Because when my power goes out, my water goes out. Because my water pump is electric.
Well, for years when I was in Pennsylvania, actually the whole time with our apartment, we didn't have a dishwasher. We just had to use elbow grease for dishwashing. And then we had, I guess you need power for vacuum clean, using the vacuum.
But Casey, did you feel a sneeze coming on? So it sounded like.
Yeah. But, I mean, everything else you could use, like scrubbing bubbles and Windex to clean stuff.
Right, but in a lot of houses these days, everything's electric. Your stove, your oven, your heat. If you have no electric, chances are you have no heat. If you're like me, you have no electric, you have no water, can't go to the bathroom, can't take a shit, can't use the sink, can't get no water.
Hold on. Do you have power through your toilet?
My water pump is electric, so my water pump pumps water through the pipes in my house.
Huh.
So if my power goes out, I have no water. I get one flush in the toilet, and if I use it, I have no toilet until the power comes back on. I can't use this. I can't use the sink. I can't get water out of the sink. I can't do anything.
Oh, yeah. Then that would suck.
Yeah, that's what I said. How would you feel on Christmas Day? It's cold as hell outside. You have no power to boot now because some asshole has to go and vandalize the fucking power grid. Chances are you'll have no electric. You'll have no electric, so chances are you have no heat. You can't cook, can't clean, can't watch football. You're opening Christmas presents in the dark and you're fucking cold. Your Christmas is fucking ruined. How would you feel?
Well, I mean, you could still have gas oven.
Yeah, but not every home has that. What if your home is all electric? You have no way to cook, no way to clean, no heat source if your power's out, if your heat's electric.
Use the fireplace.
What if your house doesn't have a fireplace? Not every house does.
Well, I mean, build a fire pit.
You're just trying to come up with any answer, aren't you?
Yeah.
This guy, asshole.
I mean, and if you're cold, throw some blankets on you. I mean, like when I'm in bed, a lot of times what I do is if I get a little too cold, I'll turn the fan on, and then I'll put a second blanket over me.
So I just wanted to go over that real quick, see if anybody wanted to put their thoughts out on there. Let's see. I think the attacks are coordinated by a fringe group, says Anani.
Probably, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, North Carolina, this happened out there last month. Apparently Washington and Oregon faced similar attacks last month too. So I wouldn't be surprised if this certainly is a coordinated thing. But it was unadvertised. Just something I came across last night. Figured it'd be something good to talk about. Just for a couple minute thing to end the show. Go ahead, Casey.
I got a conspiracy.
Oh, here we go. Conspiracies with Casey is Raw. Everybody, what did the government drones do to the power grid?
Well, why do you think I'm going that route? Well, I'm thinking about this. Which group doesn't like power? They don't believe in electricity. That to the point they don't use any, and it's against their belief.
The Amish people? Where are you getting that?
Yes, I think Amish people did it.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, think about it. They're probably pissed off that we're using electricity, so it's got to be Amish people. I mean, just look for buggy wheel tracks and horse tracks. Then, and if you see horse shit, bam, there you go.
All right, so let me ask you this one, Casey. If there's no power, how do these government drones charge themselves on the power lines?
Well, honestly, they had to wait until they'll probably have to locate the nearest power lines then to go charge up. I mean,
shit.
honestly,
They
they
had
had
to be-
they had to go find a power source somewhere. I mean, they have GPS and everything, so they're gonna find a location where they have power. So, I mean, they got gyros and shit like that inside those bird drones. Well, like how the Wii U has a gyro and it has motions. It's in these bird drones too, and not only it has GPS locations. So that's how they'll find the nearest charging station.
So that's your conspiracy, Casey? The Amish people did it, huh?
Yet the Amish people did it because they don't like us using electricity as well.
So you're saying they don't like the government drones either, then?
Oh, no. Definitely. They're too busy making furniture out of wood.
Too busy making furniture out of wood.
Yeah. And not only that, have you seen those? I think I've seen the commercial where they build the cabinets around that fake fireplace. So they're too busy building that too. So,
Well, Casey, let's wrap the show up here. I got your YouTube channel pulled up. What do you got going on?
I do have another video game, NES game that I'm gonna drop tomorrow. I have several of my rare and expensive NES games that I recorded. Tomorrow will be the worst version of Contra on the NES, the Contra Force.
So I see you've done Earthbound Beginnings. That was uploaded 5 hours ago. You did something with Widget, my experience in rare Nintendo NES games. The Jetsons one you want me to take a look at. Earthbound again. You got a special announcement. What was that announcement all about there, Casey?
It's when I had the COVID and I was gonna take some time off.
My opinion on how on the AEW ROH problem. Let's see. On the lives side of things, Casey's broadcast.
I just hit live when I go.
Friday is Raw, episode 7. Casey's wearing a mask. Quick, shoot him for wearing a mask.
Hey, look at that short right there with the Tetris. It got over 400 views for that short on Tetris.
483. It's almost at 500. Played the best game of Tetris on NES. Interesting.
Yeah, I was shocked.
350 subs. Finally reached that round number, huh, Casey?
Oh, I got another sub apparently today.
Meanwhile, I lost one today.
It happens. I mean, dude, you're about at 600 when Frank can't even break 5.
Yeah, he's sitting at 425. I saw his sub count earlier. I was at 584 before the show started. Now I'm at 583.
That man deserves more subs. I mean, he does very good movie reviews. That man definitely. And he's way more professional than I am. I'm not going to say than Rose, because Rose is more professionally than I am as well. But
I try.
but Frank deserves more. I mean, he deserved more subs. But you know what? There's another channel that I kind of want to shout out though. If you're into gaming, you ever heard this channel called the Gaming Wildlife?
I believe so.
Well, it's been dead for the last few years, but I found the guy who run it opened another channel called Geeks Welcome, and
Geeks
it's
welcome, huh?
yeah, it's kind of like Gaming Wildlife, but it's a new version of it.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I've heard of Gaming Wildlife. I don't recall if I watched their content, but
It's good because they'll do like they'll make fun of like Valve, like saying they don't make games no more. They just make money now because of Steam.
hey, there's quite a bit of truth to that, though.
Well, it's true, and how they don't want to make Half-Life 3.
Yeah, that'll never happen. So is that it for you, Casey? What do you got coming up again? Just shout it out one more time.
I got some NES games, my expensive and rare games in the collection, gameplays. And I'm going to continue playing some more Earthbound Beginnings. So I'm going to record more of that because I did part 1 and part 2. So I'm having fun. So I'm going to do more recording on that. So, and then if I feel like I'll move over to Earthbound.
Earthbound.
But I'll have to play that on either on the Switch or the Wii U.
Well, on my side of things, like I said, I was at 584 subs before I started the show, and I lost one during it. Don't understand how that happens. It seems like every time I upload a new video, I lose at least one sub. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. You see on my end, I did this video earlier today about something that fans are not happy about. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, chapter 6. There's only 2 more chapters in this game, and I'm done with that. Recently opened up some more Pokemon cards. There's some Mortal Kombat videos, which I got to get tonight's video out before 3 in the morning, which I should be able to do. And then I uploaded the Cruise and Blast review. That was previously a Derailed exclusive Patreon video, in which Casey had a cameo in. And of course, we're live right now. Obviously, WWE 2K22. My custom wrestlers created career modes, got 83 views. Last week's Less Than Serious, I did solo, got 57. Tetris 99, the Kirby Maximus Cup got me 31 views. This Pokemon stream I did last week, 254. Yeah, so I got more of everything coming up.
I still want to try to get us to play some Tetris. See who's the better Tetris player.
Oh, I'll school the shit out of you. Like I said, you want to make that happen, though, you're going to have to buy it for me because I have no money for video games for, I would say, until probably March.
If it's cheap, I'll do it.
Oh, I can see how much it's going for on the Switch right now. Or even the PS4. I don't know if Tetris Effect Connected is on PS4. I know it's on Xbox and Switch.
No, it's on PS4 because I play Tetris Effect with the VR.
Well, yeah, that's the Tetris Effect. I didn't know if the newer version of it is on the PS4.
Yeah, I think it is.
I could check that, but yeah. So I'm gonna have more WWE 2K coming up. I'll probably do part 2 of this tomorrow night. I finished off this ROM hack, the Super Mario World Master Quest. I'm going to start Master Quest 2 in this ROM hack series. This weekend, I'm going to do a big end of the year stream where I'm going to play a lot of games in one day that came out over the course of this year.
Nice.
So I'm going to be playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Probably WWE 2K22 since that did come out in March. Of course, Need for Speed Unbound if I get it in time. Fire Emblem Three Hopes. A lot of games. But of course, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because there is a new event that's going to be going on during that weekend, so I'll be streaming that as well. So look forward to that. I'm going to have live streams almost every day this week. So that's what I got coming up. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Casey's channel. We'd greatly appreciate it, guys. And thanks to the trolls who gave me views and watch time tonight. You guys are assholes, but you certainly help the algorithm. So thank you and fuck you all at the same time. So
like I said, I think there's more scum over Twitch than YouTube, actually.
Yeah, but I want to try to grow on both.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you just got to wade through all the bullshit sometimes.
Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Check out Drew's channel, Derailed Gaming, of course. I don't think he streamed tonight. That's a little bizarre of him. He's been ever since he got sick. He's not been on his schedule lately.
I think he's been putting videos out.
So check him out. Derailed Gaming usually goes live on Mondays and Fridays. I don't know what he's been doing lately since he got sick. I actually didn't speak to him or text him or anything for Christmas. I completely forgot. No, sorry about that, Drew. I meant to text you Merry Christmas and shit, but I forgot. Check out the Derailed Patreon, of course, for $1 a month will get you the entire Derailed podcast archive, nearly 300 episodes and thousands of hours of podcasting material for $1. It's definitely worth it. It's going to take you more than a month to watch it and listen to it all. Of course, follow me on social media, especially Twitter, where I post everything, where I go live and upload videos. Follow Casey on Twitter as well. Link in the description box down below, and everything. So that being said, guys, it's time to get out of here. It is exactly midnight. So I want to say thanks to Casey for coming on here for episode 60 of Less Than Serious. Episode 61. I don't know if we're going to do a New Year's episode. I don't know. Maybe. If not, it'll definitely be the week after.
It's fun either way. I mean, I probably have nothing to do.
So maybe, we'll see how things go and if there's anything worth talking about. So
okay.
Maybe we'll do episode 61 on New Year's Day. If not, it'll be the week after. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. For Casey is Raw. Glad he's feeling better. My name is The Rose, and Frank is still alive. So now that I've ripped a few you away from him,
go raid him.
Yeah, you could go back to watching Frank and tell him The Rose sent you to see what he says.
Yep.
With that being said, guys, I'm going to end the night. Let's see what's been going on real quick in the chat.
It's just a Nani now.
Let's see. Well, I requested to follow him on Twitter, but he ignored me. No, never heard of it. So, like you doing gaming outside and use real guns equal blondness. The YouTube gods can be finicky. Don't worry, you'll get more subs. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Yeah, I agree with you, Casey. Great show. Thanks, Anani. Shout out to Steve Cowlin. Shout out to EJ News, who was gonna, tried to help me to Twitch chat. MK Kratos, AJ Raider, Anani, Michael was in the chat, TSS2, Bam was there as well. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Federico Garza, Ghost 3600, and I think I got everybody now. EJ, of course, I mentioned her already. And shout out to all the trolls. Thank you, fuck you, and have a good night. My name is The Rose, and for Casey is Raw. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Well, catch